What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today, you know it, we're diving back into more Michigan craft beer coming from one of my favorites in the entire country. It's going to be Short's Brewing Company. An awesome nostalgic beer that I haven't seen in quite some time. It's going to be Jeah. Guys, it's the AKA Huma times 2 to the face. It's an American double imperial IPA clocking in, and I had to look it up because they do not list it on the can very often. And today, no different than the usual. They did not list it. This is going to be 9.9% ABV. I'm a little bit confused because I thought I'd had this before on the channel. It doesn't look like I have in my prior reviews or check-ins. But I know I've had Humongous Huma, which is Huma times 3, the triple Huma. So I imagine this is the double as it's stated on the can, but I don't remember having this. I think this was in like one of the Hoppy Holidays packs in like 17 or 18 back then. And I thought I tried it, and maybe I did, but maybe just didn't review it. But nonetheless, here we are reviewing it for you guys because why not? It's Michigan beer. That's my duty. I'm here to do it for you guys. This was packaged on 2/23/24. Pretty darn fresh, guys. Today is March 9th, time of recording. We've got a Short's Teacu glass. Shout out to Short's, man. Love them. So we'll see if I can take down this 9.9 monster. And that didn't sound so good, did it? We're talking about beer. Wink. Okay, to the Teacu glass we go. Boy, this makes me nervous at 10%, guys. As we're pouring, she is turning nice caramely orange. Nice little amber orange, copper, all that goodie, but it's dark, oily orange. It's a beautiful color, really. Seriously, it is. Fantastic on the glass. Moderate carbonation streaming to the top. Large head retention, a little bit off-white. Almost brownish hue to it in a way, but I'd say dark beige. It looks great, a little bit of haze on her. West Coast, man, it's double Huma, double the trouble. Let's get an aroma on this sucker. I'm scared. In a good way. I mean, it's definitely piney, and it's not like overly aromatic. It's not crazy on the nostrils. It's not like it's like double dry hopped. It doesn't seem. It's just a big IPA that's very West Coast feeling. There's a little bit of dankness. There's a lot of like honey sweetness coming off the top. A little like earthy pine resin. If we're talking about citrus, I'm going to lean towards orange here. The orange, tangerine, oily, dank orange, that kind of thing. Smells very like even kilter though. Like it smells kind of malty. It smells slightly fruity, yet got that pine kind of hop quality to it. It doesn't smell off-putting in any way. It actually smells very nice at 10%. If I just smelled this without knowing what it was, I'd say, what kind of IPA is this? It smells very nice. But not over the top candied, New England style, nothing like that, guys. But I don't know, let's dive in. It's the Jeah. I freaking love the names at Short's. And by the way, great can art. And one last note, $13, maybe $13.99 for a 6-pack of this. Really good at 10% for a 6er, guys. Cheers. Took a big swig. Oh. Resinous. Hold on. Resinous. Diesel-y pine. Wow. Yeah, man, that's Short's for you. That's Huma on steroids. That is like wonderfully hoppy, wonderfully resinous, and pine and honey and sweetness, yet dry and bitter as a bone on the back end. Whew. That is such a Short's touch. It's such a Short's signature, in all the right ways. It's what a great beer at 10% with no alcohol detection. Just a big hot punch to your gut, man. Just right there on the chin, right down the esophagus. Really tasty, to be honest. If this warms up, it might not be the same outcome. I'm just throwing that out there. This is a big beer. You can tell it's big, it's oily, it's chewy. It's got one hell of a mouthfeel. And it's very IPA-like, guys. Double IPA-like. Borderline, I would say almost triple, but I guess their Humongous Huma is like, I don't know, almost 13%. This is just a slim 9.9, so what do I know? A little bit of like sweet, perfumey caramel. Like, you can tell this is super florally. There's a huge punch of like grapefruit pith, grapefruit skin, a diesely dank orange citrus. It's really hugging grapefruit as well in a large way. It's gassy. It's ethanol-y, but it doesn't have the bite. You know, it has the body, it has the feel of a big beer, but the bite's not there. It's just smooth. That like honey caramel malt just really just sucks it all up, and it makes for a very smooth 9.9% DIPA, guys. Really top notch, and it's scary how it dries out because it's got this big chewy sweetness up front, just that like honey. It's hard to say what kind of like dessert sweetness it is for a moment, and then it just disappears like an orange oily cake, and then it just goes away. Floral dryness, tons of resinous pine and bitterness on the back end. I've already said it. Burping up, just bam, hops right in your face. It's a crazy beer, man. It's fun. These are fun beers. It's fun to try these. It'd be even better to split them with somebody. Man, they're really great beers. Again, such a big chewiness. Again, a little bit of perfumey floral, just a little bit, because you're driving up ABV. There's a lot going on in this 9.9. Again, a lot of grapefruit, more of the pith, more of the rind, navel orange, pith, rind, slight bit of juiciness for a slight moment, but it's just absorbed by the sweetness of the maltiness. The malt takes over, smooths the beer out, and then you're hit with just a semi-truck of resinous pine, this sweet, oily, honey resinous pine on the back end with tons of bitterness, slapping you around, drying your mouth out, inviting you to go back in for another sip, guys. Once again, fantastic from Shorts. Nonetheless, just exactly what I expected. Fantastic beer. Really is. And again, this warms up. Might be a little bit tougher to take it down, but this cold, ice cold, absolutely freaking delicious. Rating. Great mouthfeel. Great beer. You have to love a freaking pine bomb. You have to. You have to love IPAs. You have to love Huma. And if you do, this is out of this world good. But if you're looking for balance and drinkability, it's got some of that. But this is also a 10% beer. It'll slap you around a little bit. 4.3 out of 5. Just really impressive from Shorts. And the drinkability is very good. Up in this ABV range. Just really solid stuff, guys. You heard it here. It's Poor Michigan Reviews. Cheers, pros, yamas. Another cerveza down. Until next time. Boom.